Just like a waving flag, born to a throne, stronger than Rome, but violent prone, poor people's zone. But it's my home, all I have known, where I got grown, streets we would roam.
Yes, it's your boy Mr. Temple back in action, and we just registered. We just got ourselves organized. As you can see, I got my name tag, everything straight, right? Frederick Morton Jr., Tempo Networks, that's right. Caribbean representing in a big way again. Tempo representing in a big way again. Coca-Cola, you can see it's big, big things. It's the world of Coca-Cola. I can tell you that it has been awesome thus far. I mean, just seeing how a company evolves from an idea, the development of a formula, and then just turns in over 125 years to this incredible brand. That's what we want Tempo to be ultimately, right? So we're gonna go in. As you can see, everything is sexy about the place, you know, the movement, as you can see, the screens, everything, right? So keep it locked. Don't turn the dial because it's Coca-Cola and it's Tempo and it's the Caribbean. What can I say? Follow me.
Out of the darkness, I came the farthest, among the hardest survival. So we patiently wait for that fateful day. It's not far away, but for now we say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back.
Welcome to Atlanta. Welcome to the Coca-Cola Company, and welcome to the world of Coca-Cola. My name is Ben Deutsch. I head up corporate communications at the Coca-Cola Company, and I've been at the company for around 18 years. We're thrilled that you're here today, and we're looking forward to a very fun and productive, actually 3 days while you're here. To me, this building is really about storytelling, and that's the work that you as journalists do every single day. The stories behind our iconic ads, the stories behind the people, the stories behind the technology, the stories behind our consumers, and all the stakeholders that we engage around the world every day. And of course, first and foremost, this is a story about Coca-Cola. Now I'd like to hand it off to what we call at our company the real secret formula, and that's our archivist, Phil Mooney. Phil?
I have the privilege of overseeing 125 years worth of history of the world's most recognized brand. And so this evening, I thought I'd share with you something that's never been revealed before, and that's the secret formula for Coca-Cola. It came from a man named John Pemberton, happened 125 years ago on May the 8th, 1886, really just about a mile from where we are all sitting. He had a modest amount of success his first year. We sold about 9 drinks a day. You can see the balance sheet here is not too terrific. He made about $50 and spent about $76, so that was not too great. But it existed only as a soda fountain drink for the first 13 years of its life. From 1886 until 1899, the only place you could have a Coca-Cola was at a soda fountain. And a man came into the marketplace named Asa Candler, another druggist in the community, who was probably everything that John Pemberton was not. He was a brilliant marketeer. He really understood how to talk about drinks, how to market them to people. And Candler basically acquired the entire assets of the company for a total investment of about $2,300. Candler and the Coca-Cola Company were really the first to use couponing as a way to get people to try a product. He's also the guy who did 2 things that really influenced the way we do business today. First of all, he created the bottling business, and many of you have probably heard the story about how he basically gave away the rights to bottle Coca-Cola to 2 gentlemen from Chattanooga, Tennessee for the sum of $1. And so in 1915 they came up with what we call the contour bottle. And that bottle was the only way that you could have a Coca-Cola for 40 years, from 1915 until 1955. You could either go to the soda fountain and get it in a glass, or you could go and get a 6.5-ounce contour bottle. And that changed the game. And you know, the two things that we really have that have lasted for such a long period of time are that iconic bottle and that script trademark. In 1919, the company was sold to a group of investors for the sum of $25 million. 1923, we introduced the first 6-bottle carton. We introduced the first automatic fountain dispenser in the early 1930s. First standardized cooler was introduced in 1929. But in the mid-50s, everything started to change. And everything started to change very rapidly. King-size packages were first. And consumers started to ask about other kinds of convenience. So cans were born in 1960. In the 60s, we introduced several of the brands that are still mainstays of our business today. So here we are, 125 years later. Our first year, we sell about 9 drinks a day. Today, we're selling about 1.7 billion drinks every 24 hours. Not a bad record. And so let me share with you what I think is the secret formula for Coca-Cola, and you can agree or not. 125 years of equity in our packaging and our logo, visionary management, obviously a history of strong marketing and advertising, a price that anybody can afford, availability, we are where people want to be, we're available everywhere in the world, it's universal acceptance, and it's a quality product.